Hello! This is my first ever stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm gonna try. So I've played Ocarina of Time before. It's one of my favorite games, and I really want to replay it, so that's what we are going to be doing today. Check out that smooth transition. Not smooth at all, but that's okay. So I feel like for our name, we have to go with cheese, right? I usually always do Link, or some silly form of Link. But I think we'll do cheese for now. I know I can't change it. But we'll do cheese. If I regret it, I regret it. And we'll call him something else. Like Stinkus. In the vast, deep forests of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. This version of Ganon gave me so many nightmares as a kid. This game came out in 1998, so I would have been 5 years old. And just the polygons arranged the way they are on Ganon scared the heck out of me. Oh, Navi the Fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Do you guys say Navi or Navi? Navi always makes me think of Avatar, the one with the blue cat people, the Navi. Not Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the greatest TV series of all time. Literally me trying to play any video game, just running into walls everywhere. Did I just see pitchforks on Link's wall? Hello! I wonder what he did before he became the hero. Hello, Cheese! Wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Cheese, get up! Hey, come on! Is my dog trying to wake me up in the morning? Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Just you wait. Cheese is gonna be the hero of time. Sleep is important. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going, right now. So if the little grilled cheese down in the bottom right corner is bothering you, I'm so sorry. I am streaming from a MacBook Pro. So, I had to make my own little PNG tuber with like a sound reaction inside OBS because VideoTube doesn't work on MacBook Pros with M1 chips. So I know it's pretty choppy with the open mouth and closed mouth, but I am doing my best. And yes, I did make it myself. I drew it in Procreate, and I animated it so that it blinks, and also it talks when I talk. So that is that. I have a little setting notification on my chat. Let me check that really fast. Again, this is my first time streaming, so please be patient with me while I try to figure out chat. I do have an option for you guys to see the chat box like on the stream. It would look like this, just right above the grilled cheese. But I wasn't expecting an active chat today. So for now, we are gonna hide that because it's my first time streaming. So I'm gonna hide that. If you end up wanting to see the chat box, let me know and I can pull it back up. Okay, Link is ready to go, so let's go. This view of Link's house, honestly, like it's pretty impressive for when the game came out. But it is such an awkward view, like this bird's eye view. It sure is something. There is a little bit of lag I'm noticing. I'm streaming on my Switch using like a capture card, which will just add to the entertainment because that means that all my reaction times are going to be off. So, there's Saria, one of my favorite characters. When I was playing this game for the first time as a kid, I shipped her and Link. I was like, that's Link's wife right there. Yahoo! Hi, Cheese! Saria rocking the green hair before it became a trend. Absolutely awesome. Also, I love this art. I like to imagine Link did this. What is it? It's like a... See if I can get the camera to focus on it better. This whole not being able to use the C-stick. It's a little rough. I just finished playing Tears of the Kingdom where I could adjust the camera much better. Navi, give me a second. So, it's a little soldier with a sword and shield fighting what I can only assume is Godzilla, right? Link had big dreams. He also drew a fairy. Maybe that's the sun. I like to imagine it's a fairy, like he's been dreaming of having a fairy. So, let's talk to Navi. The great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Okay. Let's talk to Saria. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Cheese. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Cheese. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree. She's so patient. We love Saria. Okay, I know I'm supposed to go see the Deku Tree, but I am also a poor, poor boy. I gotta earn some money for that shield, if I remember correctly. It has been a while since I've played this. Don't get me wrong, I remember the story very well, but in terms of, like, the order that I need to do things at the beginning of the game, it's a little bit, I can't quite remember that as well. Hello. Oh, a fairy finally came to you. I know, it's like getting really exciting news on your birthday or something. Like, you're finally ready for this huge milestone. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. What do we think? Should I go get the sword? Or should I go talk to the Deku Tree first? I feel like if I was playing this game for the first time, I would go talk to the Deku Tree first and find out that I need to get a sword. So let's do that. You're not allowed to leave the forest. The great Deku Tree said that if a Kokiri leaves the woods, he or she will die. Well, that sounds a little dramatic. I hope that they wouldn't die just for leaving the forest. What about the adventurous guys that want to go... This poor guy. This poor guy trying to lift this rock. A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. You know Mido. He had me pick up the rocks in front of his house. Is it Mido or Mido? I think Mido because I think of King Midas, but I don't know. Can I pick it up? Oh, I can. So I know you need the Goron bracelet to pick up some things, like bomb flowers. Oh, money! Yeah. So one of the tags on my stream, if you haven't noticed, is the ADHD tag. So if I seem like I'm kind of just going all over the place, saying I'm going to do something and then immediately getting distracted and doing something else, there's a reason the ADHD tag is on my stream. I have ADHD, so if you want me to streamline this better, send me a little chat, let me know. Hey Cheese, or my name is Sarah, you can call me Sarah, that's fine. I'd really like it if you talk to that great Deku Tree already. Just let me know. I'm gonna go do it, but... just trying to earn that money while I go, you know? Okay, is he happy that I helped him? No, he's still mad at Mido. Oh, this is Mido's house? Let's egg it. House of the Great Mido, boss of the Kokiri. What's the boss when he's like... 12. Maybe not even 12. Link is like 7, right? I guess they stay children forever. Oh, you have a fairy now? That's great, Cheese. What? You've been called by the great Deku Tree? What an honor. He may give you a special gift. Teehee. That's because the great Deku Tree is our father, the forest guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. I want to know how that works. Like, because I know that the Kokiri become like Koroks, right? They explain that in Windbreaker. Did I earn it again? No? One more time? more sense for the Great Deku Tree to have tree children, right? The Koroks kind of look like little trees, as opposed to human children. But, you know, I still think this is a great game. Cookie Shop. We have original forest goods. Oh, hello. Hi, Cheese. Look this way. Look over here with Z, and talk to me with A. So Z is L, but A is still A. Okay. Yes, yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or a thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it. Got it. Pro gamer. Okay. This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Teehee. That's good to know. Do you know how to use the Deku Shield? Teehee. When you get the shield, press Start to get into the subscreens. Select the equipment subscreen with Z or R. On the equipment subscreen, choose the item you want to equip and press A to equip that item. Once you equip it, hold it up with R and change its angle with your joystick. Teehee. Nice. Secret money, secret money. Honestly though, not a bad business plan to sell things that you could get in the forest for free. I know a lot of people who wouldn't want to run into the forest to get things. Interesting that the Kokiri, like, never leave their forest, because the Deku Tree says they'll die if they do, but they have, like, arrows and shields and stuff to protect themselves. That's pretty cool. Do you think they have, like, an army? Or a basic plan if something bad were to happen? 30 pieces of Deku seeds? I thought you could only hold, like, 10 when you were a kid. Maybe I'm thinking of magic beans. You can use them as... Oh, Deku seeds are the... I'm thinking of Deku nuts. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. These are bullets for the slingshot. Here we go. Deku nuts. Throw them to some of your enemies. You can carry only a limited amount of them. See, I heard that these were, like, pretty powerful, actually. And not a lot of people use them. That's what I heard. I never use Deku nuts. I always accidentally used them as a kid and got frustrated because I was like, this doesn't do anything except freeze your enemies. But I heard they can actually be pretty useful, like when you're adult Link. So keep that in mind. Little stick. Specifically, this is from the Great Deku Tree. Feels like it should be magical if that's true. And we need 40 rupees for the Deku Shield. Got it. Oh, he's not gonna let me talk to the Deku Tree. Forgot about that. It's like, I don't think I've ever gotten this dialogue with the Deku Tree. I have, I just forgot that there is Mido here. Not letting me go talk to the Deku Tree. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. That's some toxic masculinity right there. I'm 7, man. Leave me alone. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. I'm not a huge fan of people going sheesh, so I'm not going to do that, but it makes me want to die. That's just because I'm a high school teacher, so I endured that version of sheesh for a long time. Hello, Mr. Gardner. I am a plant girly. my apartment. I'm not joking. I rent a 1-bedroom apartment, and I did have 45 plants in it. I have downsized my plant collection since then. But I still really love having plants. I think they can really liven a place up. I was not meaning to make a pun, but if you appreciated that pun, you're welcome. That meanie Mido made me cut the grass at Saria's house. Mido told Saria he would do it so she would like him, but I'm the one doing all the work. Mido has a crush on Saria. You and Saria are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything that you find while cutting it. I don't have my shield yet, or sword. It'd be interesting to cut grass with a shield. I saw one of these pots, like you can get a 3D printed version that sticks together with magnets, and then like when you toss it on the ground, it'll break apart and rupees will come out. I saw that on Etsy, and I really want one. I think they look so cool. Hello. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof. Tee-hee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue one is worth 5, and a red one is worth 20. Hee-hee. I like that they're also happy. It's a little, I feel a little bit strange. I'm not a super giggly person normally. I used to be when I was younger. Like, I feel a little weird saying all the T's. But I want to narrate the way I'm supposed to. So, okay, we're at 21. We need 40. This is the recovery heart house. It's also Saria's house, right? Yeah. Wouldn't rob from Saria anyway. Oh, but we can go up across these bridges. Okay, this is my first trial as a gamer. Now, if you notice in my channel description, I do not claim to be a gamer. I claim to be a girl who games. Because I'm not good at walking in straight lines, so we're just gonna run. We're gonna run and not think about it. This is the issue I had as a kid. When I ran across these, I overthought it, like I'm doing now, and I jumped up a lot and fell and cried. Well, only when I got frustrated I cried. Before that, I just thought it was fun to try and run across. Hee hee hee, you came all the way up here? You're a real man. There's that toxic masculinity again. I'm 7. What if I don't want to be a real man? Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up, so you can look around the forest with the joystick. Oh, I didn't ever notice before that you could see the top of the deku tree from here. It's a new sight to me. Cool, there's a store, Lost Woods, and we're back to our friend here. And let's return. There we go. Okay. Big jump. Ow! Nice roll. You guys just watch some of them fighting Godzilla and you'll be so impressed then. House of the Know-It-All Brothers. Is this a house where you can go in and just, like, get directions on how the game works again? I'm gonna borrow some of that money, sir. If you got any. Yes. Oh, hello, there are so many of you here. Please don't mind me as I take your money. You don't need it, right? You don't leave the forest, and everything is here. You don't have to buy it. If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me. But don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. I appreciate the warning. I'm not gonna ask. Cool. Do you want to know how to use the up button? I'm gonna say no. I know how to do that. Well, if you play around with it, you'll figure it out. That's what I think. Like that mindset. Hello. You look like a bouncer standing near the door like that. I do like the angle of his hat, though. Kind of sticking up and off to the side. Makes him seem cool. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. About the yellow icons or about the blue icon? I actually know all of these. I don't... Okay, I pressed B because I don't need an explanation. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's read the sign. Forest Training Center. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. That immediately makes me want to cut signs. But as a kid, I was such a rule follower. I would get sad because my younger brother, we would take turns playing this. And my younger brother would immediately cut all the signs, and I would be so sad. I really liked how in Majora's Mask, if you accidentally cut a sign, you could play the Song of Healing to fix it. Because I always felt like I missed out if I accidentally cut a sign. Thrust attack signs. To thrust with your sword, press the joystick forward toward your target while Z-targeting, then press B. What did you guys think of Skyward Sword? Because the thrust in that, with the motion controls, I actually love Skyward Sword, and I thought the motion controls were fun. But I remember my brother getting so frustrated because he couldn't figure out how to thrust with the sword right, with the motion controls. But I love Skyward Sword. It was a lot of fun. Cut grass with your sword. If you just swing with B, you'll cut horizontally. If you hold Z as you swing, you'll cut vertically. Again, this would be good knowledge for a game like Skyward Sword. This is like, these little details are things I forget. Yeah. Ooh! Earning some money. Ooh! This is pretty impressive. Gotta remember to back up while you need to. To let go of that target there. Closer. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while Z-targeting, press A as you move right or left. I've already done that. To do a backflip, I know that too. Press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while Z-targeting, press A while you move forward. Done that. While you roll, you can avoid damage. True. It's like a dodge. If you have your sword ready while Z-targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. The jump attack does double damage. So I've watched some streamers and YouTubers who once they get the sword, they exclusively attack with the jump attack. I just get tired of listening to Link yell while he does the jump attack. I know he yells while he does everything, but I kind of like to be fast as opposed to huge attacks. You can use Z targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. I need to go get that sword. Hole of Z. Let's go through this small hole. Oh, switch targeting. Done that. Cool. Okay. Some people call this rock a boulder. Some people call it a meatball. I always thought it was like a pine cone as a kid, like a giant pine cone. Because look at its texture. And pine cones hurt. Viewpoint with Z targeting. We know how to do that. I feel like once you learn that giant pine cone just goes in a circle, it's way less intimidating. You can't tell me. It's pointy too, like a pine cone. Can I just pick up this bush? I cannot. But Link tries. It just looks like a bunch of rocks put together. It's gonna be like a boulder. I used to get into my toy box like that as a kid. My grandpa made like a wooden toy box, toy chest, I guess. We called it a toy box, for us when we were kids. My sister and I shared a bedroom, and we would like keep our toys in there. And when I was really little, I would have to like bend over the edge like that. And I remember it hurt a lot because it was like solid wood. I was putting my whole body weight on it, but it's just how you do stuff when you're a kid. And yes, I did used to get inside the toy box, empty it of all the toys. I guess I need to equip my sword. Empty it of all the toys so that I could fit in it. Let's go ahead and save. I could fit in the toy box, and then I would shut the lid and hide. It was a really good hiding spot for hide and seek until I got too big for it. It was not the world's largest toy box. I just happened to be very small as a child, as we all do. I have 50 rupees. I can go get my shield now. Okay, let's see. Should we practice? So that's a thrust. That's Z targeting. Oh. So that's like a slice, vertical. There's a horizontal slice. That yell, I get so tired of because I heard my brother do it all the time when we were younger. Do you have family that lives like close to you, or did you grow up close with siblings? My brother and I were like partners in crime growing up. Oh no, I hit that. I'm so sorry. See, this is what I'm talking about. I accidentally hit stuff all the time. I feel bad. My brother and I were like partners in crime, but he actually is in a different state now. I'm from the US. And he's studying. He is almost done with his graduate degree. And then I think he's going to come back to the local area to stay once his graduate degree is done. I almost have my graduate degree. I have 1 credit left, but I started having chronic health problems in 2021, and so I had to put my master's degree on hold, unfortunately. But I would really like to get that 1 credit hour done to finish my master's degree. I think that would be great. I decided I'm not going to read all of the minutia with the descriptions of items, because I'm assuming you all can read if you would like to read it. Would you like to buy something else? No, thank you. Let's equip that shield. Can you find this shield for free? I've always bought the shield because I didn't think you could find it for free, but like, is there a place you can find it for free? At this point in the game? Hello, Meadow. Prepared to be amazed. If you want to see the Great Dagger Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Bruh, open your eyes. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Charlie Brown. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? Yes, 100% I am a wimp. But the difference between real courage and what people think is courage is that courage is not being afraid of nothing. Courage is being afraid of something and doing it anyway. And that's what we do here. And we're proud of ourselves, okay, Mido? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. That's so mean. Shoot. How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great Deku Tree? Huh? Grumble, grumble. Oh shoot, I forgot about Saria. Saria, I'm coming! She wants me to talk to the Deku Tree first, right? I'm sorry, I forgot about you. What? Mido won't let you go to see the great Deku Tree? Well, he will now, baby. You see my sword and shield? Oh, that bum. I don't know why he's always so mean to everyone. What he said is true, though. The forest, strange things have been happening here lately. And you see, they're stocking up on arrows in the shop, Saria. I think maybe you should go talk to them. You need to be ready for anything. You better find a weapon. You can buy a shield at the shop. There's only one sword hidden somewhere in the forest. I already found it. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, my sense of direction is not great with this. Oh, okay. I was getting ready to do this here. You got a Deku stick. We love it. Deku stick stresses me out because it's worn out after being on fire for a certain amount of time. And I know that it does that. They're a resource, right? You can get several of them, but they just stress me out. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Dude's eyebrows and mustache are impressive, though. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Cheese, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. That's true. In real life, I'm struggling with my sleep, you guys. As the servants of evil gained strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Cheese, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Cheese. And thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Cheese. When Cheese, when Navi speaks, he is up to listen well to her words of wisdom. We'll see about that. Okay, I'm gonna pause really fast because it's showing me that my stream is unstable right now, and I have no idea what that means. I think I can see my bit rate was kind of going up and down a lot. Bitrate, bit rate. That's how much I know about streaming, you guys. So give me 1 second. We're gonna look into that. Okay, I'm back. I did some Googling. It says that I'm stable at 6,022. But it says that my average stream bitrate is too high. Now it says I'm stable at 6,024. And the information I found on Google says it needs to be between 3,500 and 6,000, so I'm just like barely too high. Let's bump this down to 5,000. See what happens. Did that break my stream? Refresh. Well, it just spiked and then went down. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna keep going for now because I don't know what to do. If you know what to do and you want me to change the bitrate somehow so it's not so choppy, please let me know and I will adjust. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. Come on, be brave. Let's go into the Great Deku Tree. Thank you, Abby. What direction did you think I was walking in? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm like... Ah. worried about stuff now. I know it's just supposed to be fun, but I have no idea. If the stream quality is bad, again, please let me know, because this is my first time doing this. I got a Deku Nut. Very exciting. Not today, evil plant. Although one of them did get me. Okay. Nice snappy. Oh, oh, oh! Yes, I know I can see down below. I have eyes too. It's really exciting, Navi. Okay. I'm not a Navi hater. I just think she points out a lot of really obvious things that would be super helpful, like when I was a kid. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, cheese. Indeed I will. I am super bad at rock climbing in real life. I have gone rock climbing before, and I do enjoy it. It's just, it requires so much muscle strength that I just do not have. Most of my muscle strength comes from my legs. You need a lot of arm strength to climb as well. Leg strength is important, but so is arm strength. Okay. I want to say that Zelda is part of the reason that I have issues with spiders. You found the dungeon map. Yay! I just find it interesting that, like, the little icon of that dungeon map there has, like, so many colors on it that they don't actually use on the dungeon map. Like, I don't think I've ever seen pink on a dungeon map in this game. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Oh good, my bitrate looks excellent now. Oh yay, okay. So hopefully stream is a little bit more smooth than it was. Oh. You thought. How do I... Oh, it's the right bumper, not the right trigger? Not ready for that. Ow, ow, ow! Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the joystick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. Wish that's how it worked in real life. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Wahaha! Also, is anybody else confused about how the physics of Tears of the Kingdom works? How you can just fall from any height into water and be fine? Because I thought that, like, at a certain point, water becomes like cement when you hit it. Okay, if I remember correctly, I don't want to jump on that. I think I want to use the vines, because that thing falls, and then there's no way out. Okay, you found the fairy slingshot. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to one of the C-stick directions. Oh, right, okay, so I actually could have gotten out because I think there's a little ladder you can slingshot here to get out. Yeah. Okay. So I've seen people stream this in the past who, like, really struggle with the C stick. But you can just use, like, X and Y for 2 of the buttons. Like, I just equipped my slingshot to the left C stick button using Y on my Switch controller, so I've always been a little bit confused by that. Clearly they know more than I do, though, because they don't have to pause their stream halfway through to figure out what bitrate means. Okay. That's right. I got Deku Seeds. Oh, my aim is atrocious. Okay. Oh my gosh. I get better, I promise. It's just taken me a minute. There we go. Hello, scary. I really struggled with that too when I was younger. They would always spin and get me when I tried to get them. Uh-oh. Okay. Can I get you while you're up there? I think if I remember correctly, you can't, because their little shield protects them and they just swing. Wow, too low. The fight with Gom is gonna be something. Yeah, they just swing. I like how some of them, like, actively go in for the kill, or maybe the kiss with you, those plants, and then some of them just go straight up in the air and start spinning around, like, don't touch me. You found the compass. Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. What's he guarding? Is it important? I can see on my map now that it is a chest. If it has a recovery heart in it, I would be frustrated. But a heart piece, I'd take that. Oh, oh, but I made it. Oh, thanks. Oh, no. Oh, okay. God, it is a recovery heart. Okay, I mean, at least this spider gave me a boost. It wanted to hurt you. Gotcha. Ah. Oh, that's why the little Deku guy is there. I need to equip a stick. If Y is the left C stick button, I don't understand why X would not be the right C stick button. because I just put it on X and now it's at the bottom, and that lack of balance really bothers me. But this game was made in 1998, so I can't fault creators and Nintendo for updating it so that I can play it on the Switch now. That's wonderful. So I'll take some directions, I guess. So I think I jumped down now. Gotta hit it, gotta hit it. Oh, that was so close. I was worried I wasn't gonna hit it. Okay. So I grew up in the suburbs. I was very fortunate, I guess, to have grown up in suburbs, but one thing I didn't understand about this game when I was younger was the whole, like, spiderweb not breaking when you walked over it. Like, I didn't know that there were different textures of spiderwebs in real life, because the only spiderwebs I encountered when I was younger were all, like, fine and soft, right? Like, you couldn't see them. You didn't really have to snap them to catch them. They just kind of did because they were so fine. And then I went to the lake for the first time, and I found lake spiders. And lake spider webs are not a joke. You have to snap those things. They are thick, and they are not fine. Another recovery heart. Is that another person? It is. Look at that. First try with the game. Told you guys I'd get better. I just need a minute to warm up. Probably gonna throw off my aim and my Horizon Forbidden West game though. I'm checking my chat. Settings to make sure that people can chat if they want to really fast. So it's another ADHD moment for me. How do I... There we go. Oh, okay. It actually opens a big window. I didn't know that. Okay. Sorry. We are back, people. Okay. So I need to fire over there with a stick. I have to do it without putting my stick out on accident. Let's see if we can first try this. Okay. And roll. Put it away. Oh. Oh, did I save it? I don't know if I don't know how many sticks I had before. I saw it shrinking before I pulled that sword out. So. It's a renewable resource, Sarah. Get over it. I will try. Oh, right bumper. I always think it's the right trigger for the shield. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Now's probably a good time to make sure that my mic is still working well before I move on to the next room. So now we're testing that. Yeah, I think you can hear that well. Okay, now you shouldn't be able to hear my clicking anymore. And now I'm paranoid that you can't hear me at all. Give me 1 second. To just test that theory. Okay, you can hear me. Anxiety got the better of me for a second. I'm good to go. I think I have enough of those. Too low. Oh, that accepted that. That was way too low. It was very generous of the game. Okay. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. But there are some interesting things underwater. Interesting things like a switch. Can I? I don't think I can swim on top of that. I think I have to jump. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Thought you had me there, spider, but you didn't. Oh shit, I knew you did. Okay. As soon as I get confident. Let's see what these are called. Skulltilla. It's just a regular Skulltilla. Its soft belly is its weak point. My soft emotions are my weak point. Please be nice to me. Okay. Let's see. Grab the box. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the joystick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. In the original game, did these have different symbols on them? I know that we did the fire temple because they like had an actual religious symbol on them. What was it like that with all the other boxes? Or just in the fire temple? Okay. See, I just feel like Keelan just told me, give us a kiss. Whenever he attacks me. Or she, or they. Stick. Oh no. Oh no. I just wanted to catch on fire. Here we go. Okay. There's one. And two. Put it away. Okay, I kept it that time. I paid attention to my number before I used it. That's the trick, right? You just have to pull out your sword while it's still burning before it shrinks down. Oh, ew. Is this the room with those? It is. I don't want to deal with those guys. Try one more time. Okay, I have to deal with those guys. I thought you could shoot them off of the ceiling and not have to fight them. I swear I did that in Goma's. No, they fall on the ground and then I slice them. That's what it is. I was gonna say, I swear I did that. And, oh, that one just immediately woke up, though. Hello, sir. Pretty generous. Who else? Who else wants to challenge me? Hello? Have any of you played the game Biped before? That's what those little guys remind me of. Biped is a game that I played co-op with my best friend on PS4, and it was a lot of fun. You have to use, like, each of your joysticks on your PS4 controller controls a leg. And you have to, like, walk and run and stuff with it. It's just really cute. It's little robots learning how to walk, and I highly recommend it if you have not played it. But I will tell you, there are times when I wanted to rage quit that game, so like, keep that in mind. Gosh, I am so bad at lighting these on fire. Okay. Let's see if I can make this. Calmly. Slash my sword immediately. Made it. So my favorite streams are like when somebody plays a Zelda game for the first time. Unfortunately, not many of my streams will be like that because I love Zelda games and I have played most of them. I saw they released Oracle of Seasons, maybe Oracle of Ages, for Nintendo Switch Online, and I just barely started that. But it was for like a handheld console, so you know, the graphics and stuff like that aren't super great. But I'd be down to try that sometime for stream after this. Since this is my first time streaming, I wanted to play a game that was pretty familiar to me, and Ocarina of Time has always been kind of like a comfort game. If I remember right, I can't reach these. Yeah. I'm just a little guy, so I have to go to this one. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I just wanted to save my stick, but at what cost? Link went all in on that though. He was like, like, oh, you want me to attack? I will attack the whole way down, baby. Oh, okay. Well, apparently my depth perception just struggles with this game. Oh. Oh shoot, that's not the right order. Really hope I don't have to leave the room and come back to reset them. Yeah, that's not right, I know. I'm so sorry. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, I don't want to kill you. Okay, good. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Ooh, I'm getting a little sleepy. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. I like that he was like, I'm so irritated. I'm gonna tell you the secret to my boss's demise. If I were Queen Goma, I would be very irritated. To be fair. Oh shoot, this is it. Well, here we go. Probably should have saved. Oof. Okay, let's save really quick. I don't think I'm gonna save state this playthrough. Although, I had issues playing this previously on Nintendo Switch Online, where I ended up needing to save state because I just didn't understand. Parasitic, armored arachnid, that's blueprint. You look mean. Gotcha. It's one of the parasitic monsters inside the Deku Tree. Its eye is only human. It's weird. That's actually real. So I think the strat here is to actually stand in the middle where the eggs can hit you, because then you can kill them before they turn into baddies. That's so necessary. It's making. Reminds me of like a cat. Oh shoot! I forgot that she was gonna drop down on me. Oh, wrong. Okay, I can kind of see how people still get hurt. If they're using the joystick, because I panicked and I got my stick out. Link is not panicking at all. He's twirling his sword like this is not a big deal to me. Now we run. We run from Goma. Because she's scary, mad, angry too if somebody was shooting my eye. Having this targeting might have been a harder fight. So when we started this temple, which is really like a mini dungeon, my aim with that slingshot was not great. It's still not great. Well done, Cheese. Isn't he dying right now? Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage, and knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Yes. Imagine saying no. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Scary Ganon, scary horse. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Furore, the goddess of courage. My family always pronounced it Furore, but I don't know that that's right. Din. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Furore didn't do a very good job. The law is not being followed by Ganon. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Sapped. What a good tree pun. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. I like that Link took a seat to, enjoy the story. Cheese, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Cheese. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Cheese to carry out my will. I entreat ye. Navi, goodbye. He's so sad. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, cheese. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. So now am I the villain that killed the Deku Tree to all these people? Hey, Cheese, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. That's it? That's all you have to say to me? You didn't even listen to my story, Mido. There was a giant... There were so many spiders, and like a giant spidery looking thing. I tried. I did my best to save him. And he said that Ganon doomed him to death before I even got there. Doesn't seem like my fault. Okay, well, I got the 5 rupees, I guess. Do we want to talk to everybody before we leave? Wait, okay. I actually do want to know that dialogue. What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where is the castle? Oh, okay. I thought for some reason that was a much longer piece of dialogue than it was. Oh, I can chop these bushes now for you. My theory is that Mido is just sad, and so he's blaming me because he needs somebody to blame. Mido is very upset. Did something happen to him? Is this Mido's house? No. I thought that this house was Saria's house. House of Twins. Where's Mido's house? I think Saria's in her house. Oh no, she's waiting for me on the bridge, isn't she? Recovery hearts. I want to talk to Mido again. Just check my house, see if I'm still okay. Okay. One of the hardest challenges for me adjusting to this game, when I first played it, was climbing the freaking ladders. So hard for me, I miss them so often. Let's just see if we can do this. Yeah, we can. Okay. Hello. Do you see the same thing that the other one did? This is the Know-It-All Brothers' house, right? Yeah. This is Mido's house? Who made him boss? I don't think anybody— Oh, I didn't ever go in here? Hello, sir. I would like you to watch me rob you. After I go up these steps to speak to you. Hello. Hey, what are you doing in my house? I'm robbing you. Here we go. Ready? You're not even watching. Turn around. Thank you. Alright, yes. Now watch. My rupee now. Okay, I feel bad about taking the heart. I didn't need that. My rupee now. Alright. Thanks, Mido. I appreciate your donation. I'm sorry you're so upset. Hey, you're not trying to pick up that stone anymore. Mido is very upset. Did something happen to him? You look kind of happy about that, I'm not gonna lie, sir. To be honest, I would also be very upset if my father figure was dead after the person I was jealous of because I had a crush on a girl. I went to go see them. It's like, man, I got my girl and my dad. So sad. Is there anything I can do in here right now? Okay, we're at about an hour and a half into stream. I want to make it to 2 hours and then I'm probably going to go to bed. So, I do know the way through the Lost Woods. Just trying to decide. I don't have an Ocarina yet, so I can't do this game. I know Saria's gonna give one to me when I walk across that bridge. Can't go in here yet. Oh, I said I knew the way. Might have forgotten. This is right, left, right, left. Right? Is it straight? Yes, it is. Okay. Aw. Okay, right, left, right. Right, left. Right, left, right. Left. Straight. Left, right. It's not playing the sound through my headphones. Like the directional sound. So I can't listen to it to get closer. Or like know which is the Wolfos. The sounds that the Wolfos make when you hurt them hurts me because I love dogs. I just tried to change my perspective with the C-stick there. It did not happen to me. Don't let him shoot me. Okay, I thought he was gonna go back into his nest. Maybe he's gonna go this way. No, 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 no! Where'd he go? Sir? I guess I could have looked at my map to see that he can run through the other way. But, you know. We just do our best here. Hindsight's always 20/20. All that good stuff. Ouch. My game is so much louder than my voice. Oh my gosh, I could not see that earlier. I can't hear my game at all. Let me change this to... this. Is this better? This is better. Okay, that's good to know. It's really hard to tell on my end because I can hear myself talking. I generally rely on my second monitor to see my volume levels in OBS. Yeah, so I can see my volume levels in OBS. I have a second monitor because I have a MacBook Pro that I'm streaming from, so I need a second monitor because my screen is so teeny tiny. But I think the mic I have is just not a very good mic. I got a super cheap mic. So I don't know if using the mic on my headphones would be better. But yeah, I can kind of see. I guess I was thinking, because right now my capture card is actually down like below 50% with the audio, because that's just how quiet my mic is. It sounds fine. Okay, then I'll just leave it. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. If it sounds fine, then I don't mind, and I can keep it this way. But the feedback on the audio is super helpful because, like I said, I can't really tell on my end. I wish I had a bottle so I could catch those right now. If you're on a tight budget for a mic, Fi-Fine mics are a good cheap option. Okay, that's good to know. I am on quite a tight budget right now. I've had a lot of medical expenses lately, and I am a teacher in the US, so I do not make enough money to pay for living and medical expenses and streaming equipment all at the same time. Maybe someday, but not right now. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but it worked. $40 Canadian. Okay. That's not too bad. I feel like this mic can actually be pretty good. It just has to be so close to my mouth, and I don't have like a setup where I can put the mic close to my mouth right now. It's like on my list of things to get for a stream. If I enjoy streaming, which right now I am, so. But yeah, I should look into that type of mic if a mic stand doesn't help me. Oh, Batman. Thank you so much. Batman versus Zorro. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. This would be a good time to get feedback on my alert sounds. Are those way too loud? Because if they are, I will look into fixing that. I just don't know how. You barely heard it, so it needs to be louder. That's so interesting because on my end it's so loud. Let me see if I can change that. Should I even worry about it right now? Maybe not. I think I have to go in and change this setting control audio via OBS. Yeah, let me do that really fast. That's not going to do anything, though, unless I lower the volume of everything else, because it's already at its maximum volume. At least I have control of it now, so. Something I'll adjust when I can. I love your avatar, by the way. I use a webcam and I'm so self-conscious. Yeah, me too. So I teach high school in the US and I am so afraid of my students finding me. Obviously they know my voice, but just putting my face online, I don't know. As like a first-time streamer, I know that you have to have like a pretty thick skin when you're on the internet because people can say whatever they want. And, and like, I don't, you know, I don't want to expose myself to too much hate too early and like scare myself off from streaming because right now I'm really enjoying it. It just feels kind of like a cozy thing to do. But yeah, I drew this in Procreate. It's a little grilled cheese. I know the animation kind of sucks with the mouth, but because I use a MacBook Pro, and it has an M1 chip, VideoTube doesn't work with it. And I've looked into other PNG tuber stuff, but I just had issues with them downloading on my Mac because Apple, I guess, doesn't support a lot of like itch.io programs. So I need to find a workaround for that because I would really like it to speak smoothly instead of just the mouth popping up whenever I get above a certain decibel with my mic. Nothing was there, was it, when I went up to look at Saria's place? Oh well, at least I went. I wanted to see if anything cool was there. Let's leave. I wish I could get Procreate for my tablet, but I'm an Android user, and I'm bad at drawing. Well, if you want me to draw something for you, let me know. Because I like to draw on Procreate all the time, but I never, like, have anything, like, any projects to work on. And everything is grilled cheese themed that I'm working on right now because I'm trying to, like, set up my streaming channel. But I like to do a lot of different kinds of art. So, I wouldn't say I'm great at drawing, but I've been okay at art for most of my life. I've thought about streaming, actually, like drawing in Procreate as like something to do on stream. I'd love to make some of my emotes actually for my channel, like on stream with viewers. I drew that Ghastly while playing Tabletop Simulator with Trunks. That's an awesome Ghastly. What do you mean you're not good at drawing? I could tell that was Ghastly right away, and in my opinion, if I can tell what it is, then it's great, right? Oh, you're leaving. My dog every time I try to go to work. It's so sad. Oh, automod modded your LMAO out, but I'm going to allow it if my mouse won't die. Cool. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Cheese. Because you are different from me and my friends. Do you play a lot of Pokemon games, Jarrell? But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Ocarina? When I was a kid, I said Ocarina. So wrong. But I was like 7, so... Ocarina, yeah? Please take good care of it. I used to watch Pokemon every day after school because it was on Cartoon Network when I got home. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it and press to start playing it. Imagine if Link was not a good musician and just like didn't understand how to make music. Half of the Zelda games would not work. I used to. Last few generations have made me lose a bit of interest. but I just did a leaf green Nuzlocke on Steam a few weeks ago. Okay, I've heard of the term Nuzlocke. Is that where if your Pokemon faints, you don't get to use it anymore? I haven't played... Well, maybe I have played Leaf Green. I've played the one where... No, I don't know. My very first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow. And then after that, I just always borrowed my siblings' Game Boy games, and I can never remember the colors that they had. But I loved the one where you could choose between, like, Cyndaquil and Bayleaf and Mud something. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played. And my strat for winning Pokemon Yellow was to level up all of my pretty Pokemon. So my team was very weak, but they were very beautiful. Basically, can only catch first encounter on every route or area. If it dies, you can't catch anything that route. And if in your team they faint, then you can't use them again. That sounds so hard. See, I'm not a gamer girl. I'm just a girl who games. I don't think I could ever do something like that. My favorite Pokemon is one of the weakest. Who's your favorite? Is Ghastly weak? I wouldn't consider Ghastly weak. Ledian? I don't know. Ledian? Ledian? I'm gonna Google that really fast. Oh, it's so cute! It's like a little ladybug. Why is it your favorite? Is it because of how it looks, or like its moves, or its type? Evolves from Ladybug, yeah. It's very cute. I like it a lot. I actually just watched, I follow, or I subscribe to Crossing Crafts on YouTube, and they recently did an Evolution Fusion, like, craft thing. They crafted it out of clay, and they did a bunch of different Evolution Fusions, and one of them was with a bug. All of them were with bug-type Pokemon, but it had kind of similar coloring to Ladybug, but I think it was the spider one, something. I'm really bad at Pokemon names after first generation, because the Pokemon TV show that I watched was all first generation stuff. When you play my Ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. When I was a kid, I had Pokemon Gold when it came out for my Game Boy Color, and I caught one as my first ever catch in that game, and ever since I loved it. Oh, that's so sweet. I have played Pokemon Gold. I know that I remember the cartridge. I thought it was so cool. I feel so old. Why do you feel old? Is it because I said I played those as a kid? Kids are any age under 18. Cartridges. Hoot hoot, cheese, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. What I find interesting with like cartridges and stuff like that is the fact that, well, first of all, they still call them cartridges, right? If you get a physical copy of a game. Second of all, the save button on so many programs now on computers is still a floppy disk. And I remember learning what a floppy disk was in my computer class in elementary school, so I feel kind of like a big deal. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle. Hello, Batman vs. Zorro. I hope you are having a great evening. It is 11:49 where I live, so it is quite late. But my sleep schedule is thrown off because I'm on spring break for work right now, so I am up super late. Durrell says, LOL, I remember my Commodore 64 computer. 1:49 a.m. here. Durrell, do you stay up late a lot? Because I do, but most people judge me for it. You will meet a princess there. Like last night, I didn't go to bed until 8 a.m., which is not good because I'm usually at work by 8 a.m. all the time. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start. Oh, okay. On the map subscreen, you'll see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. When I was a kid, it always bothered me that there were several flashing dots on the screen at the same time. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 ho. It's spring break already. Yeah, so I live in the Midwest and I teach high school, and their spring break is this week. So I know that like different countries and even different states have spring break at different times, but my spring break is usually a week in March. Doral says, I don't know what that is anymore. Well, that's one of the perks of teaching, honestly, is like still getting those breaks that you got when you were a kid. Here in Canada, it's the first week of March usually. Wouldn't that be super cold? Because like the first week of March here, and I live farther south from Canada, is like pretty cold. We've had a pretty mild winter here, but I love being outside on spring break. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna make it to the castle in time. Not these guys. These guys freaked me out so much when I was a kid. I would get the Hylian shield and I would just stand and crouch with the Hylian shield on all night while they just hit it. Doesn't a big one of these guys pop out if you, like, fight them fast enough? I don't think I've ever beaten the big guy. Stalfos, right? Fun fact, the more you kill, the bigger they get. Yeah. Oh, are they getting bigger already? I can't tell. Yes, they are. Oh, they are getting bigger! See, I was afraid of the smallest ones when I was a kid, and I would just let them. I called it making fireworks when they would like slash at the Hylian shield because it would make that like metal clanging noise and sparks would go off. Abby, what do you want? Oh gosh. Oh no! I hit the wrong button. So that's how it gets difficult, is trying to hit the up button, huh? The Great Deku Tree wanted us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Navi, where do you think I am? Shouldn't we get going? They locked me out. I don't know what you want me to do. Don't I have to wait a couple minutes before it like becomes daytime in Castletown? I'm gonna go in anyway. Okay, I can hear the music, so that's a good sign. Welcome to Hyrule Castletown. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. Not for long, buddy. I have bad news for you. Oh my gosh, the pot room. Can I draw my sword in here? That feels not allowed. I know you can't draw swords inside in later Zelda games, but it makes this a lot faster. So my sister is an accountant, and I should have known that she would have been an accountant when we were younger, because her main goal in Zelda games was collecting all of the money she could. That was like goal number one. Before she did any of the quests, she needed to make sure she had maximum money. And when she played Majora's Mask, she was obsessed with depositing money in the bank. And now she does that sort of for her job. She's an auditor, not an accountant. So, hello. That's the guy who assaults the old lady in Majora's Mask. I wanted to see Princess Zelda. I avoided the guards, swam through the moat. I was almost there when they caught me. It's like people trying to see Taylor Swift. I found a small drain hole on the right side of the castle that I thought I could sneak into, but I got stuck there. Hint, hint, am I right? Hey, who bumped me? I'm sorry. Something just popped up on my second monitor. I got distracted by it. I can't catch that cuckoo. Well, yeah, especially not with me chasing you. I always pronounced it cuckoo. Oh, that's okay, Darrell. Since you a DM with the mic, I mentioned. No, I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Like I said, I've never streamed before, so like, an alert pops up and I immediately panic that like something's going wrong. So definitely feel free to DM me, especially with helpful things. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate it. This beard is my pride and joy. Doesn't it look luxuriant, kid? I have to say, that is an impressive beard. That's the kind of beard that you work for years on. And I bet he maintains it with beard oil and stuff. Feel free to DM if you have any questions. Me? Question mark? I will definitely DM you if you have any questions. Or if I have any questions. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. No, I was talking about this guy's beard. If that's what you were asking. This guy on Zelda. Do you have a beard, Darrell? Is it very impressive? I always told, like, my brothers growing up that if I... Not really impressive, okay? That if I was a guy, I would want to have a really impressive beard. This guy has an impressive chest. He looks like he's puffing it out. Super proud. I heard a rumor that there is a monster that eats Hylian shield somewhere out there in the world. Have you ever seen it? Yes, I have, in a different playthrough. It took my Hylian shield and then I died. So I lost it and I was very sad. My avatar in Discord is the extent I usually have it. I'll have to look at that. Oh, I would say that's an impressive beard. It's not patchy at all. I've seen people who like try to grow beards, and it can be like pretty patchy, but yours looks pretty full. I also don't judge people. Like, any state of beard you have is great. Or state of non-beard. I don't think I can buy any of this stuff yet, besides like the stuff I already have. Can't buy them without a bomb bag, yeah. Should I buy the Hylian shield? I think I get a discount on it if I go talk to that soldier in Kakariko Village, right? So I think I'll wait, because if I can get a discount, I'll take the discount. There's a free one! I don't know that I've ever gotten the free Hylian shield. Kid, have you been to Lon Lon Ranch? One of my favorite places in the world. Sure, I know I have the no spoiler tag, but I've played this game so many times I do not care if you tell me how to get the shield. Their milk is delicious. There are many horses there, and the young daughter of the ranch owner is cute. To get to Lon Lon Ranch, after you leave the town, head due south across the field. You should visit the ranch at least once. It's in one of the graves? Is it in one of the graves, in the graveyard in Kakariko Village, or is there like a different grave site? In Kakariko, okay. Really? I know that there's a grave that has like the sun song, and there's one, I mean, there's the one where you get the hook shot, but I feel like those are the only two I've ever gone to. My precious puppy can run faster than any of the other mutts around here. I understand it. I am also a proud dog mom. This is Malin, right? Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. One of the YouTubers I watch who plays a lot of Zelda games calls her Malone. Like Post Malone. I'm in the graveyard. In the graveyard, there's flowers in front of any graves you can open. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you for letting me know that. Hey, forest boy. This is the city of Hyrule. Take your time and enjoy the sights. I thought that Hyrule was a kingdom. And that the city was Castle Town. If you came here to see Hyrule Castle, take the street on your right. If you want to see the back alleys of the town, take the street to the left. I'm not dancing, you know. My back itches. No! Somebody should get you a back scratcher, or like ask this guy to scratch your back for you. It won't be that weird. It'll be pretty weird, but not that weird. Better than just dancing next to him. I made a lot of money. I didn't know my sister was in this game. Maybe I should go look for more things to sell. I know. I should go to Lake Hylia. Many things float down the river and end up there. Good to know. Darrell, are you judging me for telling the lady to ask the guy to scratch her back? Or are you laughing because my sister's in this game? Please, sell me something. I don't have anything to sell right now. This guy always reminded me of Dumbledore when I was a kid. I know that Harry Potter's problematic now, but that's who he reminded me of. Have you heard of the legend of the Shadow Folk? Oh, my sister. I'm not insulting my sister's appearance. My sister is beautiful. It's just funny that money was her main goal in these games. They are the Sheikah of the Shadows of the Hylians. They say they swore allegiance to the King of Hyrule and guarded the royal family. But with the long peace, no one has seen a Sheikah around here for a long time. However, I heard there is one Sheikah woman living in the castle. I'm confused. I thought that Kakariko village was all Sheikah. Maybe it was just Impa. I don't know my Zelda lore, I guess. Do you know about the Temple of Time that we have in the northeast part of town? I sure do. Legends say that the Temple of Time is the entrance to the sacred realm. Did you know that? I did know that. The Decatray told me. I think. No, he just told me about the sacred realm. But hey, have you heard that Princess Zelda sees prophetic visions in her dreams? I have heard that there's like pictures of Bowser and stuff in Hyrule Castle. Aw, a bunch of money that I can't use. You know, it's nice seeing a streamer actually explore and talk to the NPCs. Everybody usually rushes games. Yeah, I know that it can be, like, frustrating to viewers sometimes. Like, there's definitely a market for viewers who want to watch, like, the fastest gameplay possible. They want you to do the main story. But I'm definitely the kind of viewer when I watch streamers who, like, wants to know all of the information. So I appreciate that you appreciate my streaming style right now. But also, if it gets too boring, let me know and I'll do something different. I thought about enabling crowd control, but honestly, I wasn't expecting to have any viewers on this first stream. So I didn't enable crowd control because I was like, well, I'll just play Zelda for a little bit by myself. So I'm definitely, I want to do what you guys would like me to do because I could play this game on my own without streaming and have the same experience. So I feel like that's what's fun about streaming, is like interacting with the people who watch and kind of playing the game together, if that makes sense. crowd control is honestly for big streamers, but at the end of the day, you have to do what you like. Yeah, like, I don't know how crowd control works at all. I just, I've seen a couple of streamers, like, have, like, when you play Cult of the Lamb, for example, it, like, integrates with Twitch so that people can control what you do. I don't know how different crowd control is from that, but I think I'd like to do an element of that sometime, or, like, maybe a way to do that as, like, a baby streamer is to enable polls and stuff. Having chat being interactive makes it so much more fun. My streams usually end up quiet. Yeah. I feel like an interactive chat is definitely, like, my scene in terms of streaming. I know some streamers, like, don't even turn a mic on, and they'll play the game for you, like, without interacting at all. Or maybe they'll interact with chat. But I'm definitely more into the interactive aspect. Those are the streams I watch the most. Hey, Cheese, this way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Ho 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 hoot. On this ground, maybe he's Owl Santa. On this ground, time flows normally. But time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, well, which way are you going to go now? Hoo hoo hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Oh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Hoo hoo. Every time I talk to the owl, I have to watch his dialogue so carefully because I used to always pick the wrong option and he would repeat himself so many times. I've often stopped a stream because of no viewers, but I'm starting to just truck through it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the way to go. For me, like, having viewers is definitely nice, but I wasn't expecting it at all tonight. Like, I think it's so great you guys are here, and I really appreciate you. I was expecting to have 0 viewers and just play Zelda by myself and talk to myself, but I think it's definitely more fun with an active chat, but I still think that there's value if you like streaming. Maybe you could, like, post VODs to YouTube or something, and maybe people would watch them there. If you feel like you're not getting enough out of a stream without viewers. Batman vs. Zorro says, I never liked the owl when I was a kid. I didn't like the owl either. I could never tell which way his face was supposed to go because it looks like he has eyes on top and on bottom, like when he flips his head over. So you say you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? You probably heard about her in town and decided you had to meet her. Well, go home! Get out of here! The princess would never grant an audience with the likes of you. That is so rude. The palace needs to work on their customer service department. Like, who's running their PR? Because that ain't the way to make people feel welcome. Oh no, not these vines. My real nemesis. Can I go here yet? I thought that Malin had to be here. I think I have to run back into the town before I can actually, because I won't get the chicken to wake up the guy. Yeah, now Malin's gone, so she should be singing out there. Right? She shows up after getting to the castle? Today's my lucky day. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Agreed. But if he's a farmer, I can understand him being tired. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully, teehee. You got a weird egg. I like that that's what the item's called. The weird egg. Looks like there's something moving inside. Shoot. Guess you were wrong. It's okay to be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. And I'm right sometimes too, and that's nice. But with video games, I think I know stuff. Like, I think I remember everything perfectly. And, like, I've played Ocarina of Time more times than I can count. And I still remember it wrong. But now that it's nighttime, the guards are going to be in different spots, aren't they? I don't think I'm going to make it. Haha, just kidding. I'm a pro gamer. Not really. I remember having to ask one of my friends at school, because, you know, there weren't, like, internet guides back in the day. I remember having to ask one of my friends at school how to get into this castle area because I could not figure out how to get past these guards here at the gate. I felt like that texture of the rock on that wall was just, like, really hard to tell that you were supposed to climb up it because everything else had been vines so far in the game. And my friend was really cool and, like, had the book, the walkthrough guide for the game. Those were the days. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come on and look around. See, even when he's sleeping, he's thinking of work. He must work so hard. He should probably be thinking more about being a dad if his daughter's lost. I tell myself that too. That it's okay to be wrong. Yeah. Look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Time to wake up, Mario. Who's not Mario? Sir? Sir, your daughter. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, not Mario. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malin was looking for me? I'm gonna catch it from her now. I can actually do a pretty good southern accent because I grew up, well, I was born in Texas. I don't live in Texas anymore. But when I'm excited and when I'm angry, I sometimes accidentally slip into a southern accent. So, I feel like Talon has a southern accent. I messed up bad leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Oh, Batman vs. Zorro, I am so sorry I didn't see your second chat. Are you going after the gold spiders? Yeah, I've gotten the Skulltulas that I know of so far. I thought it might be fun this playthrough to try to get all of them, but I have never gotten all of them before. I actually don't know where all of them are. So I'm assuming I missed one already. If you want to tell me where it is. My French accent comes out when I speak too fast. Like, oh ha ha. That's what I think of. I think of Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. When Sorry. I don't speak French. I think French is a beautiful language. I speak Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian on top of English. But they are all Latin-based. So, once you know one, it's not too hard to pick up the others. But Batman vs. Zorro, if you're still here and you want me to go get a gold spider, a gold Skulltula, tell me where it is and I'll go get it. Oh, Jarrell, you got it. The tree the owl was on has a gold Skulltula if you roll into it. Okay, I'll do that on my way back. Jarell, am I saying your name right? I feel like I've heard Trunks say it. But if I'm saying it wrong, let me know. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate it. It's a French name, so you have it perfectly pronounced. Gotcha. So, is French your first language? My autocorrect is against me tonight on my phone. I feel like autocorrect is always against me. French is your first language. That's so cool. But you're Canadian, right? So you must have grown up in a part of Canada where French was pretty prominent. Can barely tell when I talk, though. I mean, I feel like that's something to brag about, right? You can definitely tell that I'm American when I try to speak Spanish or Portuguese or Italian because my American accent definitely comes through. I mean, I don't say por favor. I say por favor, but I still sound like a white girl trying to say Spanish. Should I go hard mode and try to get the money? I don't need the money. I'm at full rupees already. Or is hard mode walking across the top because you could fall and get caught? Two different versions of hard mode. For me, hard mode is probably walking across the top. My depth perception, bruh, I got LASIK and I am supposed to have better vision than people now. I swear it did not help my depth perception at all. Right? You love how Link is being stealthy but screams to jump. That's me. I wonder what the guards think when they hear like a kid screaming randomly. Seems like Hyrule Castle has some employment issues to clean up. What with their marketing and PR and now security. No wonder Ganon took over, right? The real legend of Zelda is the fact that her dad's a mess. Just like Matlin's dad. I feel like I can't go yet because every time I want to go, yeah, one of them moves before the other. This is one of my favorite parts of the game when I was a kid. See, they're so close to each other now. I feel like I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, now we're going. We're going. And, okay. Jarell is like, go, go! You can do it. I am so bad at stealth mode in games. I love the Assassin's Creed games, and I failed so many missions in Black Flag because I just couldn't stealth. I'm so bad at it. I'm definitely like run in, guns a-blazing, just take out everybody. That's more my gaming style. And it's usually not very productive for stealth missions. Hey, I waited long enough though that these guys are in sync, so they're gonna be pretty easy to sneak past. I'm supposed to be asleep. Well, I had planned a morning stream, but I'm going to postpone for the afternoon. Hey, if you need to go to bed, that is totally fine. I slept very late today, so my brain is tired, but my body is not, I guess, if that makes sense. So, here we go. Look at that wonderfully blurry picture of Bowser, Mario, Peach. Is there? I thought I saw another one. Yoshi? Shoot the window? Like with my seats? With my slingshot? Oh, Luigi. Ah! I have never done that. Try the other window. It's just a plant in that one. What? Oh my gosh. Thank you for telling me about that, Darrell. Wait, did they throw a bomb at me? Oh my gosh. Zelda's out here. That is so fun. Will he do it again? No, it's just the one time. That was definitely worth it. Thank you for telling me about that. Do her eyebrows look green to you? I always thought her eyebrows looked green when she was a kid. Like, definitely a lime green. Am I wrong? They look lime green to me. Who? Who are you? Them ears is pointy, though. Very sharp. How did you get past the guards? Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Yeah, but check out my hair. I got two pointy peaks of flowing, luscious blonde hair. But I can see why you'd be more interested in the fairy. Then are you from the forest? Thank you for clipping that, Darrell. Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Honestly, Zelda, I can't remember. I think the Deku Tree gave it to me. But this is my first stream, so I panicked a little bit. Do you have it? I think I do. Okay, good. Just as I thought. I only clipped the end of it. It's hard on mobile. Can I go back and clip it later as the streamer? I can figure it out. We're at like 2 hours and 22 minutes, so it's probably around the 2:20-ish mark. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. When you check your VOD, you can do clips, yes. Okay, cool beans. I say cool beans, like, non-ironically, all the time. So often that my students actually made me a poster for my classroom that has, like, 2 beans with sunglasses on and thumbs up saying cool beans. Because I'm the cool teacher, so they made that for me. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. That's adorable. It is. I'm very lucky to have the students I have. They're very sweet for high schoolers. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Pleased to meet you, Zelda. What is your name? My name is Cheese. Cheese. You can't tell me. Look at that. Her eyebrows are the same color as that text. Right? They're definitely not blonde. They're green. Which, like, go for it, Zelda, if that's your look. I'm seeing matching colors here. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Yes, you've probably eaten it, ma'am. It's one of the best foods out there. Okay then, cheese. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Zelda, I don't think your judgment is great. I said I had the stone, but I didn't show it to you. And now you're telling me your family's secret? Please keep this a secret from everyone. Okay or no? I mean... yeah, I'll just say okay. The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. Thank you for clipping, Darrell. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by bad things. I didn't read that in time. I am cheese. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. That's my username, baby. I am the grilled cheese. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. She said the name of the game. We did it. Stream over, the game is done. Just kidding. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Sure. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. That's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining. Yeah, next stream we'll be playing the next game, which I believe is called Majora's Mask. We'll see how long it takes for them to say the name of that one. I was spying through this window just now. I think I had Trunks' stream on while I started streaming. I just muted it. But I didn't catch if Trunks finished Majora's Mask or not. I know that he was like in the moon. But I didn't see whether that he actually finished the game or not. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? I'm gonna say no this time just to see how she reacts. I think he finished it. He seems pretty efficient at Zelda games. Please, if you don't hurry, he'll be gone. Oh, and then I just have to look at it anyway. Okay. Can you see that man with the evil eyes? I think that's a little judgmental, Zelda. I'm more concerned about how his head looks like he's moving at the speed of light. With his hair like that. He got a big head. That nose, though, too. Pretty impressive. And those eyebrows, they grow straight into his hairline. Just an impressive-looking person. Which is why I was so afraid of him as a kid. He just has very exaggerated evil features. Pop-Tart-looking head! Right? It's like almost a perfect square. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. I thought Gerudo plural was Gerudo, not Gerudos. Don't they say the Gerudo people now in, like, Breath of the Wild and, excuse me, Tears of the Kingdom? Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. Yeah, we saw that, actually, in Tears of the Kingdom with Rauru. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Although Zelda's dad is King Rude Dad. Automod says you're bullying Jarrell by calling Ganondorf stupid name. I wish you could name Ganondorf LOL because I would love to just call him a stupid name, right? I don't know what we would call him. Imagine I am Pop-Tart, King of the Gerudo. Perfect, right? I'm Cheese, Hero of Time. I think it makes a lot of sense. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Uh-oh, not the look straight at us. That happened to me at the ice cream shop yesterday. I went there with my friend, and she was like, look, this guy walking in looks like Shaggy. And of course I just straight up turned around and stared at him. He made direct eye contact with me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't say anything to him, obviously. I just looked away. I plan on doing a Pokemon rug with with only bug types. I might name them all after snacks. I think that's an excellent idea. I think all names that are snack based just automatically make a Pokemon or a pet cute. What happened? Did he see you? Yeah, Zelda, he saw me good. Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Zelda, what if Link has social anxiety and, like, he's very worried? Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. Yeah, that's because your father is King Rude Dad. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. I'll name a Joltik Mustard or a Caterpie as P. That's so cute! What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And when he wants to conquer Hyrule, no, the entire world, sorry, there was no when in that sentence. She's just telling me that Ganondorf wants to conquer the world. Cheese! Now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay, or I don't believe you. Thank you. I wonder what face she makes if you say I don't believe you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Slight sad face then asks the same question with that weird smile. Okay, well that's good to know. I would have felt bad if she made a sad face at me. You received Zelda's letter. Wow! Where's the... What's his name? The actor one. Owen whoever. That says wow funny. I need that. This letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Owen Wilson? Is that his name? Yeah, Owen Wilson. I was looking into stream sound effects yesterday, and I saw that that was one that I could add, but I'm still learning how to do all of that. I just decided to go ahead and start streaming tonight because, oh, Impa. I decided to start streaming tonight because I've been putting it off for so long. I just keep finding more reasons to wait, so. Damn. That lady looks like serious business. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. Okay, this brings me back to my original question, though. I thought, like, I know in Breath of the Wild, Kakariko Village is, like, all Sheikah people, right? It's not just Impa that's a Sheikah, like, everybody there follows Sheikah culture. I thought it was the same in this game. Or maybe Empa is just the last of the Sheikah in Kakariko Village, and everybody else is just a regular Hylian? I don't know. You're a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? Last of the Sheikah. Okay. My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There's a mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Not the fact that I was about to sing those notes or like whistle them instead of playing them on my controller. I like forgot where I was for a second. I'm too deep in the game. You've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Maybe I need to go to bed. There will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Look at those calves. Those, like, they're very impressive. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. If it's not obvious that I'm bi, it probably is now. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. I remember when I did Super Mario World, I sang along half of the game. I mean, listen, if you, regardless of whether or not you have a singing voice, as long as you own it, it's excellent. My problem is I don't own it. I own dancing. Like, if I go out dancing, I dance like I am the best dancer out there, even though I know I'm not. And people respect it because I, like, go all in. But I can't do that with singing. I'm too self-conscious with singing. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. I'm too fat to dance. I feel like you can still dance. It just might not be like the version of dance that you envision. You know? I don't know. Like, there's car dancing, right? Where you just dance with your arms and stuff. No elegance at all. Okay, to be great, dance does not have to be elegant, right? It just has to express you. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. But car dancing is fun. Car dancing is fun. I did it a lot when I was younger. I do it less now because I'm more aware of the fact that other people can be dangerous while driving, and so I'm like constantly focused on other drivers and keeping myself safe. But definitely when I was younger, car dancing was it. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. All right, we're counting on you. You know what I forgot? I forgot the Skulltula on the tree. I was playing my comedy playlist on my way home today, and I'm sure the person at the intersection thought I was crazy. Was it because you were laughing, or were you dancing to the comedy? Had some weird AI blasting. Gotcha. I listen to podcasts a lot when I drive. My commute to work is 40 minutes. And usually what I like to listen to is like D&D podcasts. Singing it loud. That's the way to do it. Okay, so it's this tree that has a Skulltula? Wow. I never knew that. Again, another great moment for an Owen Wilson wow. Oh, Weird Al. I thought you were saying Weird AI. Weird Al. I am old enough to know who Weird Al is. What's up, Navi? What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? I don't know. Should we talk to her? Did Saria teach me her song? Nope. No, she didn't teach me it yet. Just started my 30s, but had his cassettes as a kid. Do you mean that, like, you're in your early 30s right now? I'm turning 31 in May. Yeah. Same. $33 turning 34 in May. Maybe we have the same birthday. That would be wild. Ah, you're the 27th. Mine's the 14th. So no, we don't have the same birthday. Oh, not these guys. Do you get attacked less if you just keep moving? Because I only ran into one of them. Oh my gosh. The way that jump scared me. It's not like they can keep up. Yeah, Link's pretty fast. I am not fast. I love that quote from Baymax from Big Hero 6. Okay, am I wrong? Can I not learn Saria's song yet? I was hoping to learn Saria's song. Big Hero 6 is a good movie, I agree. Is this when I go back through the Lost Woods and she'll teach me her song? Or should I just go to Kakariko Village? Bruh, you got moves now. Jumping is going out of style now. I'm crazy about doing backflips. Can you do one? Can jumping go out of style? You need to go to Death Mountain first, I think. Okay, yeah, because I know that I need her song to cure Darunia's depression. If that's how it worked in real life, I would be so successful right now. Just be blasting that song all day, every day. I mean, you can try doing the forest. What do you guys think? Do you want to watch me do the forest, or do you want to watch me go to Death Mountain? This is when I should have put a poll in. But there are only 2 people. So. Darrell, what do you want me to do? You want me to go to the forest? You want me to go to Death Mountain? Or am I putting too much pressure on you? Wouldn't hurt to check the forest. Okay, I'm gonna go check. You're already here. Yeah. Work smarter, not harder, right? Oh, now it's doing the directional sound. It wasn't doing the directional sound before. I really got proven wrong with Malin. Always went to the castle first. Not you. Hey, over here, hoo-hoo. Cheese. Good to see you again. Listen to this. Hoot, hoot. I know he's just trying to be helpful. He's just very intimidating with those eyebrows. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh, what's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Hoo hoo hoo. Do you want to hear what I said again? No thanks. If you are courageous, you'll make it through the forest just fine. I think the way the game is intended to be played, now that I think about it, Terrell, I think I'm supposed to head to Death Mountain, and then when you can't figure out what to do, that's when when Navi tells you to go talk to Saria for advice. Yes, Saria is here since you hear it, yeah. Am I going the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Whoops. The owl was sitting the way I needed to go, and I was just trying to avoid him. I can never remember. Is it straight now? Yeah, it's getting louder. Okay. No, it's on my left. I hear the sound on my left. Capora is annoying sometimes. Did I say that right? Yeah, I agree. I think that the owl is annoying sometimes. But I think he gets too much hate the way Navi gets too much hate. Like, they're just there to help you play the game because you have no idea what you're doing. You know? Like, I would need 100% of their help if this was a first time playthrough and I didn't have the internet to help me out. That's why people bought the book back in the day. You got called out for saying Hylian wrong? My gosh, this guy is gonna be the end of cheese. Okay. 1 second. I don't get to chat. Okay. You got called out by saying Hylian wrong. Did you say Helian? Or am I saying Hylian wrong? I feel like if people call you out for pronunciation on stream, I don't mind as long as it's like, you know, nice. But if people were like rude about it, I'd be like, hey, I'm doing this for fun, so maybe chill. Yeah, I was saying Hylian. Yeah. I've heard people pronounce it that way. You're not the only person I've heard say it that way. I've been waiting for you, Cheese. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Absolutely, Saria. Anything for you. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? I just put my CPAP on. I'll try to stay awake for a small bit of time. It's totally fine, Drill, if you need to go to bed. I probably need to stop streaming and go to bed soon. I also wear a CPAP. And that thing puts me straight to sleep. So, I appreciate you coming to stream, though. It's been a lot of fun with you here. Great, great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. You've learned Saria's song. Alright, let's go cure Darunia's depression. What time is it? It's 12:51. I actually am probably gonna end stream now. You learned how to make a phone call! It's almost 3 a.m. Yeah, you should, I mean, like, I'm not your boss. You do what you want, but I would be going to bed if I was you. Hoo-hoo. Did you learn an Ocarina song from Saria? You been watching me, bro? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed, just like this. I am not going to sing that, but you go for it, Mr. Owlman. If you're bored tomorrow and want to see my stream, I'll be playing Breath of Fire or some random game. Yeah, sure! Do you want to hear what I said again? No. My friend is coming in from out of town, so I'll be busy most of the day, but if I can drop by your stream, I absolutely will. Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. My friend, she's visiting from Orlando. She lives pretty far away. And we've been best friends since we were 12. So I know I'm supposed to hang out with her tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet. Okay, I think this is actually a good place for me to stop. I'm gonna, because I just realized I'm gonna have to fight these guys. And I need to get ready for bed, because I need to take my car in the morning to get an oil change before I hang out with my friend. So, thank you for coming along to stream. It was a lot of fun for me. I really appreciate that nobody was hateful for my very first stream. I was pretty nervous about that, so thank you guys for coming. And I'm planning on streaming again. I want to stream, I think, my goal is 3 times a week. Thanks for the stream. Smile, it was fun. I'm glad it was fun for you, because sometimes I worry that I'm not very fun. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I wanna stream 3 times a week, and I'll probably like post a schedule. I've made a Discord and stuff. I just haven't published anything because, like I said, I wasn't really anticipating anybody watching today. So I'll try updating that stuff this week. But I'm going to post a regular schedule. I want to do a couple hours a day, 3 times a week. Just because I think it's something that I enjoy. So with that being said, I appreciate you so much for coming. And I have an Instagram where I'm going to post when I'm going to be live next. It's Friday tonight, so if I have time, I might do one tomorrow. I'm not going to be available Sunday. I'm thinking Mondays and Fridays and Sundays for stream. But we'll see. This week is a little bit different because it's spring break. So, anyway, I am going to go ahead and save before I forget. And we're going to call it there. So, I'm not going to raid today because I haven't figured out how to do that. But in the future, we'll probably raid somebody when I end stream. So, Jarell, if you're streaming sometime when I'm streaming, I'll definitely raid you. with my 2 viewers, one of them being you. But I'll do it. Okay, so, thanks guys. I hope you have a good night. And I will see you next time. Oh, okay, it's a command. Raid name of user. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I will do that next time. So, have a good night, everybody.